Hey, what's going on, guys? Haven't made a video for quite a while. I wrote a letter for all of you out there. It's addressed to future Team Diego Warriors, which is you. So let me read it to you. The title is Your Life for the Next 10 Years. This letter will be about you and your life for the next decade. It will get a little lengthy, but the message is super important to hear. So do grab a cup of coffee and get yourself comfortable before listening to the rest of this video. In less than a month, it will be the start of a brand new decade. It's time to sit down to do some self-reflection. Can you remember where were you and what you were doing 10 years ago? Remember all those bold promises, big goals, and youthful idealism you had 10 years ago about being wealthy, the amazing vacations you were going to go on, the dream house you were going to be living in. You were going to have massive success and shove it to all the people around you who didn't think you could make it. But somewhere along the last decade, you lost your way. You didn't achieve your dreams. Instead of getting back on your feet and trying again, you settled. Yes, you settled. Is this you? If this sounds a little like you, and you're still taking one day at a time, let me tell you this. 2020 will be your freaking decade. This time round, you're going to do things differently from the past 10 years of your life. This time round, you're not going to keep trying the same methods and systems that have failed you. Didn't you hear the saying that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? This time round, you're going to follow a proper system to achieve your goals and inject some big dick energy into your life. The difference between those who settle for mediocrity and those who succeed is this: expertise. In other words, you want to follow a proven system from someone who has mastery of what you want to achieve. Beating the bookmakers is not something you just achieve by spending 15 minutes studying your teams on the weekend or after work and betting randomly. It takes expertise. Making tons of cash from soccer betting is not just following your gut and betting on whatever you feel good about that day. It takes mastery. So listen, 10 years ago, in the year 2009, I was a 17-year-old kid. Not old enough to bet legally yet. Having older family members help me place football bets at the local shops. I still remember I lost whatever little savings I had as a high school kid while experimenting with all kinds of betting strategies and systems. I studied and researched like a mad scientist, pouring in thousands of hours analyzing thousands of football games. More time spent than on my schoolwork. Here we are, 10 years later, in the year 2019. I'm 27 years old, and I finally made a full-time living from draws in the past 3 years. Thanks to draws, thanks to betting on draws, I'm comfortable financially. I have the freedom to lounge around on the beach on a weekday afternoon and do whatever the hell I want. The point of this isn't to brag. My point is that your life can completely change in one decade. 2020 is here. The next decade of your life. Make it the best decade. You are in control. I wish all of you listening to this the greatest decade ever for all aspects of your life, whether in your relationships, your health, or your financial life. So what I want you to do now is close your eyes for a moment. Think about how fast the last 10 years just flew by. Do things differently this time. Invest in a betting system that works. Happy New Year to all of you. Or shall I say, Happy New Decade. Happy New You. I'll see you soon.